Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, what is going on? It is your whatever the fuck you want to call me, friend, DrOpShOt, bringing you a solar search and destroy gameplay. I end up going 13-1. This isn't a public match. This isn't like a GB or a tournament or anything. I don't really go into that because my internet connection isn't that great, and I don't think I'd fare well, even though I've only literally won one game battle. Legitimately, and I don't know why I said legitimately because I've never won one unlegitimately, but check this fucking kill out. I'm an idiot. So I tried aiming down sight with the bumpers instead of the triggers, and I ended up switching that little scheme up to where I could, get a tighter claw grip, and it ends up working a whole lot. Like I tried playing Search and Destroy on Advanced Warfare with my previous grip. Oh, look at that. That dude could have had a collab, but he didn't go for it. He didn't risk it for the biscuit.
We lost that fight, but it's not over.
Yeah, I tried doing that for a tighter claw, and it's been doing good. Like usually I'll go a good 7-3, maybe. But this time I ended up going like 13-1, and that's how I usually go in like Black Ops 2. So it's really good to know. In this game, stat-wise for me, it's kind of exactly similar to Black Ops 2 stats for me. Like, I'm talking KD ratio and prestige and level and all that stuff. I am 4th prestige in both Black Ops 2 and Advanced Warfare. I don't know how much time I've had played on the game, but I'm known to have 2 days played on Advanced Warfare plus. And let's see. I've not weapon stats are quite different because I've had I've been close to diamond snipers twice, and I've had them completely diamond once, but then I lost that account. And let's see. I don't know what to say about this gameplay except for I just go completely off. Like, I'm talking about this match. Like, I just go on a fucking tear. I end up using this ASM1 Moore's thermal kind of overkill combo, and it ends up doing me very well. I haven't been doing well with the thermal on the Moors, or any sniper for that matter, because I have only used the Moors. Oh my god, that was a cheeky ass little snipe. Go ahead and leave a like for that kill right there, because that was a beautiful kill. And I got that little split 2-piece. I'm not one for, the feed names and all that crap. But I can hit some pretty gnarly shit, bro, because, I'm Optic Phase Clan like that. Sponsored by Doritos and Mountain Dew. Not really, it's a joke. Don't take that serious, please. Don't sue me! What I like about this game is, like, again, this is way too late to talk about what I like about the game, and it's a pretty generic answer, but I really like the boosting. Some people say that's what kept it from being like a Call of Duty game, but I think it makes it better, because I can bunny hop places, there's much more possibilities, you start getting a little bit more paranoid because you don't have to worry about looking across the x-axis, if you will, but you have to start looking around the entire spectrum, because you don't know if someone's on top of you, you don't know if someone's below you, you don't know if someone's to your right or to your left or anything like that, and that paranoia actually helps you in your gameplay. I'm not even gonna lie, because I think paranoiacs or paranoid people, however you want to call it, I just can't find a word for it, but paranoid people tend to do extremely well in Call of Duty than, say, calm and collected people, because they're so laid back, they don't give two shits, their muscles are all relaxed, they're not very responsive as much as it would be for a paranoid person, because I am quite paranoid, and if I see something, I will not hesitate, I will look towards it, and I will fucking probably shoot 1 or 2 shots at it, maybe. But I always make every possibility, because you do not know if that is a person or if it actually is, a prop. Because, some people, they just randomly want to shoot props.
Great job.
Like,
Ready for the next
for
round.
instance, one time like this doesn't just happen in Call of Duty. This happens in Destiny. I'll be on a map where there's be like barrels or something, or there'd be like a long distance and a light, and I'll aim down and shoot at the light because I'll think it's a sniper. Because when a sniper aims down sight towards you, that generally means that they have their sight right on you. So it's always good. And again, I try to go for that cheeky little snipe again, but you know, my friend never shows up. You know, no one wants to play with me when I'm up in my tall place, and it just sucks. It's really depressing. I have new friends. So let's go a little bit off topic and start anew. Let's talk about esports, Call of Duty esports more in depth, or to be more precise. Now, I have been watching a lot of competitive Call of Duty as of late. Like I haven't been watching much of it, but I've been keeping up with it, and I've been keeping up with stats and wins and losses. And I wouldn't watch it, but I'll hear, oh, Optic won regionals and they got first seed. Holy shit, yeah, dude. I really hope they win. COD champs, you know, say that for instance. But I actually watched Call of Duty champs with a couple of my mates, and it was pretty amazing. I watched that FaZe Red versus Team Revenge match. It was BioLab Uplink, I believe, and I saw this one member, I don't know who it was, but they threw the ball across the map to get that back building uplink, and fucking Proofy, like the Call of Duty god he is, jumps up and intercepts the little bitch before it even gets uplinked, before it even gets capped. And I just jumped out of my seat and I just yelled, "Proofy, no!" Like, why did they let Proofy do that? You know? That was a very intense match, and there's a lot of upsets, I'm not gonna lie. Like Denial won, but it was more of an I think people think it's more of an upset because it's, you know, it's Denial, not because of the players. Because if you look at their roster that won champs, it was Clayster, Attach, JCap, and Replays, if I'm not mistaken. JCap is a very talented Slayer, in my opinion. He is quite underrated, but he is a very, 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 very good Slayer and an assault rifle runner. Clayster, as we all know, was previously, or he was recently released from Optic Gaming, and then he went over to Envy, I think. I don't really remember. Then I remember he went to either Envy or someone else, and then he went to Denial, which is the team that he's currently in as of this video being recorded and commentated over. And he's a gold medalist. Literally, he's a gold medalist, won X Games with Optic Gaming, as we talked about. He has been in the Call of Duty scene since Modern Warfare 2. He's been very consistent, being that he's been with the team like Optic Gaming and all that. I think he's become a really good player because of that. And most people kind of, you know, they kind of dismiss him now because he's not in Optic, which I find that a shame, because it wasn't the name Optic that made him good. It was the talent that he brought to the team. Now let's look at Attach. This guy is a freaking he's a mini Scumpy. Like, I'm not even caring. He's the Asian Scumpy. I remember watching this UMG tournament back in Ghosts, and Attach and Miyagi both, when they were in SB, I think, they both went flawless, I think. Wait, no, Miyagi went double digits, and Attach went straight up flawless. Like, he went 11-0 and won that match. He is an amazing SnD player. He is really good when he's on his game. Now, Replays. I remember, like, I don't really per se enjoy watching Replays. Like, I don't really catch up with him. I don't really pay attention to his stuff. Maybe I should, because he's a good player. He's a very underrated player from what I've seen. He was with FaZe back in Black Ops 2, and I believe at the beginning of Ghosts, I don't remember, but then he ended up going to some other team, and now he's currently on Denial, and they're just all talented in their own way, and people dismiss them because they're not in their big 5-star, you know, really awesome team that it used to be, like FaZe or Envy or TK or Optic. You know, it's a little up-and-coming team. No one they just dismiss him. All they hear is Denial. They don't hear the names, and they end up winning because they're like they're a god squad, basically, kind of like how Optic Gaming and Optic Nation are. Because Optic, of course, they made a name for themselves, but they also have really amazing players behind them. As we know, Optic Nadeshot has dropped his role as, you know, captain at the time, but, you know, hopefully they find a fourth, and hopefully they stay on top. But for now, that's all I gotta say for you guys. I hope you enjoy. I hope you like the video. If you did, I hope you leave a subscription and follow me on Twitch. It'll be down in the description. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said 15 times. Enjoy